Today we're going to be talking about a contemporary addiction in today's society, the cell phone, matched with Soma from the Brave New World. Nowadays, millennials are more addicted to their cell phones than people were to cigarettes in the early 1900s. Phone addiction is actually scientifically proven. Tests were actually done in Korea, in Seoul. They used brain imaging to study the brains of 19 teenage boys who were diagnosed with internet or smartphone addiction, compared with 19 teenagers who were not addicted. The brains of the addicted boys actually had a significantly higher level of GABA, a neurotransmitter in the cortex that inhibits neurons, than levels of glutamine, a neurotransmitter that energizes brain signals. Going off this information, cell phone addiction is actually changing the chemistry of people's brains. In Brave New World, the mind-altering drug Soma is used for the effects that it brings, which is liberation and euphoria.
Hello?
With the cell phone user becoming increasingly dependent on the phone for knowledge, life skills, loneliness, and comfort, the cell phone could be used to cause things such as fake reality, increased governmental involvement, and distraction. People have become so accustomed to having their cell phone on them that they don't even realize that it's an addiction. It's usually not until the person loses their cell phone that the realization sets in how addicted they are to it. People in Brave New World rely so much on Soma, it's like a euphoric trip or escape from life. This is exactly the same with cell phone usage. The distractions that both Soma and cell phones bring are quite frightening. Texting and driving have almost taken over drunk driving and fatality numbers, and according to the Brain Injury Society, texting and driving can be compared to drinking 4 beers and driving. In a similar way, Soma distracts people from everyday life, impairing their ability to think freely. In dystopian societies, such as Brave New World, the government usually has strict or tyrant control over the people.
Nine, 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 nine.
The government interferes heavily in this novel, especially when issuing out the drug Soma to the people. They do this to keep the people happy in their everyday lives. In May of 2013, a famous whistleblower by the name of Edward Snowden, figuratively speaking, dropped a bomb on the US government. Snowden basically was saying that the US government, or the NSA, was basically listening in on people's conversations over the phone. A good quote by him was that he said, "I'm willing to sacrifice, in parentheses, my former life because I can't in good conscience allow the US government to destroy privacy, internet freedom, and basic liberties for people around the world with this mass surveillance machine they're secretly building." Governmental interferences in both instances are quite comparable. Starting in Brave New World, the government issues Soma to keep its people in line by creating a fake reality. And in the United States, with, of course, supporting evidence from Edward Snowden, the fake reality created by the cell phone addiction allows the government to spy on its people through their overwhelming reliance on cell phone communication. The ironic thing, in 1949, George Orwell wrote 1984, which documented a future society focused on control of the citizens. The society was led by a fictional leader of influence named Big Brother. Big Brother knew everything about all citizens. With the government's ability to know its citizens' whereabouts and email communications, there is increasing concern of a government knowing too much. Soma and cell phone usage or addiction are both comparable with each other because of the negative effects that both of them bring. Addiction, fake reality, distraction, and governmental interference are among the most serious of them. Soma and cell phone addiction can lead to a numbing of emotions through fake reality. Positive feedback on social media through our cell phone usage may possibly be affecting us at a subtle neurological level. The more we rely on positive stimuli to enhance our lives, the more we are actually relying on fake reality. A societal concern is realizing that, although maybe not in the near future, it is possible that cell phone usage could lead society into a dystopia.